Okay, here we go again. This one is off the top of the dome. Simply put, I'm getting hammered for doing videos on this Abrego Garcia guy. If you're speaking to MAGA, which some of my audience is Trump supporters, and I don't have any problem, I enjoy speaking with MAGA, but speaking in favor of Abrego Garcia in any way, fashion, or form is damn near dangerous. Some of the messages I'm getting about this guy, why the hell are you defending gangbangers and MS-13 and terrorists and violent people and things like that? I'm getting hammered in the comments, and I just want to make something clear. Just wanted to do this video off the top of the dome just to make it clear. It's not out of love for Abrego Garcia that you're seeing a lot of liberals and folks even like myself speaking out about this guy. Fact is, any of you watching this video, whether you are as an American citizen facing the same treatment of Abrego Garcia in America, or if you happen to leave the country and stray into Tijuana, Mexico somewhere, or Ciudad Juarez, or you enter Toronto illegally, and the nation of Canada or Mexico was treating you like we're treating Abrego Garcia, most of the same folks speaking out on behalf of Garcia will be speaking out on behalf of your ass. It ain't that there's a love of Garcia. It's that many perceive what's happening to him at the behest of our government and the government of El Salvador to be inhumane. Now, I'm going to tackle it from a few aspects because, like I said, I'm getting hammered for talking about this guy from MAGA as if I'm trying to just defend Al Qaeda or some shit. It's not like that. It's not like that. This guy came to America. Let's say he is in the country illegally, undocumented, whatever term you want to use. Then his ass gets deported. Period. Why is he in maximum security prison? Why is he sent into an environment like that when the only predominant issue is that he doesn't legally have a right to be in America? Why does he go from that to a maximum security prison? And why the hell is it in a different country? He doesn't have a criminal history in El Salvador. Why the hell is he in prison there? So that's what we're speaking out against. It's not that there's any love for Abrego Garcia. I don't know who the fuck the dude is. It ain't about love for the guy. It's about speaking out on behalf of humanity. And I'm just shocked that MAGA is so strongly in favor of locking this dude up for an indefinite period of time just to use him as bait to tell other motherfuckers don't come in the country illegally. That's all this is about, is that we don't want people coming in this country illegally. So we're going to publicly torture a motherfucker so that everybody realizes not to come here. What the hell is this, the Berlin Wall? North Korea? I can't believe people want to do that. But I do want to just get my point across here that once Garcia was deported to El Salvador, his home country, he should be a free man there. Why did he go to prison in El Salvador, as I stated? He doesn't have a criminal history there. And why the hell is America supporting that shit? Why would we deliberately deport somebody to a dictator that's going to lock him up for no reason at all? Isn't that the shit we allegedly fight against? We knowingly sent the man to a country that is going to wrongfully lock him up indefinitely. And there are Americans celebrating that shit. Can somebody explain that? I get the issue of him not being in the country illegally. That doesn't explain the maximum security prison for no damn reason at all. And bringing up tattoos or a domestic violence allegation against him, that's bullshit. Up to and including suggesting that he was trafficking people, allegedly. He wasn't trafficking anyone in El Salvador. He didn't attack his wife in El Salvador. Hell, he wasn't even accused of any of this other shit in El Salvador. So why the fuck is he locked up there? And why are we paying them to do that? Why is Trump on television with a dictator who locks people up without any due process for committing no crimes at all? Why are we making buddy-buddy with somebody like that? That's what we're talking about here. Love of Abrego Garcia, my ass. It ain't got nothing to do with Abrego Garcia. As I've stated earlier in the video, if it happened to your ass, regardless of who you may be, or what your party affiliation is, or even what country you're from, there'd be a hell of a lot of Americans speaking out on your behalf as well. Wrong is wrong. Period. Now, also, he came to America on an asylum beef. Now, he is suggesting that if he go back to his home country of El Salvador, he's not going to be safe. Now, even though his asylum claim featured MS-13 as his threat, clearly his fucking government is a threat. He went back home to El Salvador and got locked up for committing no crime at all. So clearly El Salvador was not a safe place for this man to be. He actually legitimately sounds like he actually had an asylum claim. Why would you want to go to a country that's going to lock you up for literally no reason at all? I think that's kind of what we created asylum for. You actually believe this guy belongs in maximum security prison indefinitely? Talking to my MAGA folks, let me know in the comments, because it ain't about love for this guy. It's about love for humanity. As always, feel free to smash the like button, or in this case, a hell of a lot of you going to hit dislike. State your case in the comments. I try to respond to what I can. You know, I try to respond to all my viewers, even the ones that are critical, because I don't have a problem with folks being critical. I am MAGA friendly regardless of my politics. See you in the next video. Subscribe to the damn channel.